Hello, and welcome to 48 Hours. I'm here in scenic Williamstown, Massachusetts, a little college town nestled in the Berkshire Mountain Range, home to Williams College, the Williamstown Theater Festival, 8,000 residents, and some pretty interesting squirrels.
Those squirrels are crazy.
They are nuts, no pun intended.
In this remote town ringed by hills and mountains of Appalachia live a community of squirrels that have developed a nasty habit.
So we've been conducting studies on these ground squirrels in Williamstown, and they're drunks. They're somehow getting alcohol. We think it's by drinking leftovers from cans and bottles and fermented berries. The alcohol levels seem quite high, 0.3 in some cases in their blood. That's the equivalent of drinking, a six-pack or 2 six-packs of beer for a 150-pound male.
Do you remember that one time when we were having the party, and so we put the beer outside? It was like an open can of beer.
She put the beer outside, and then she came back, and it was completely empty, and we saw this, squirrel looked like it was stumbling
squirrel.
away.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a lot of beer in that can, and they're small bodies, so it filled the whole thing up.
It was definitely a wasted little squirrel that night.
These squirrels are creating a lot of litter. Our parking lots and quads are scattered with empty cans and bottles because of those squirrels.
They're showing erratic behavior in and out of trash cans, dumpster diving, if you will, looking for their next bit of alcohol.
And you know what? We have a lot of young children and college students in this town, and the squirrels are really scaring them.
One day, I was walking home from the school, and the squirrel just jumped out in front of me. He was walking funny, and his eyes were red, and his face was flushed, and he was slurring his squeaks. I thought that he had rabies, but then I remembered what my sister was like when she was at college, and I realized that he was drunk.
And every day when we walk to class, we have this pathway to go through the trees, and there's always squirrels who are rolling on the ground.
They freak me out. They're really scary
Really
and
bad.
really crazy, and always drunk.
So these squirrels are showing increased violence. They're quite angry squirrels. They're hungover. They're not finding the nuts and the berries that they need to find. They're focusing in on the booze. This is a problem for the squirrels of Williamstown.
We've had a significant number of 911 calls regarding these drunken animals.
911, what's your emergency? There are drunken squirrels in my front lawn. My daughter has to walk to school. I want you to take care of the situation immediately. All right, ma'am, remain calm. We'll send an officer immediately.
We are starting a rehab facility for these squirrels. We're working with our local AA to develop a detox program, and preliminary results are promising, and we hope to have the program underway shortly.
Local officials believe that the squirrels of Williamstown will be cleaned by the end of 2010. Come back next week when we explore the heinous scandals at Amherst College. Good night.